Catch up on all the live shows right here on africatechradio.com.
Discussing the overlap between health and technology, covering healthcare innovations, digital wellness trends, practical health tips, and how to take care of ourselves. Welcome to Cruise Control with Mide. Menopause affects memory. Actress Sarah Lancashire says she's been having the most terrible menopause and it's causing her to suffer from brain fog. What is menopause and what are some of its effects? Menopause means when a woman stops seeing her period. Now, this usually happens around the age of 51, but more and more people are entering menopause earlier, as early as 35 to 40, and even some earlier. The time that leads to menopause is called the perimenopause. And in this time, women notice that their periods is getting more unpredictable and they start to experience feelings that they have never and physical problems that they had never experienced before. Some symptoms of menopause are fatigue, hot flashes, sweating, insomnia, loss of hair, no menstruation or irregular menstruation, vaginal dryness, moodiness, low libido, and many other things. Now, when this happens, the best thing to do is visit your doctor. No, don't assume. Don't say, maybe this, maybe that. No, don't assume. Visit your doctor. Scientists have been able to build and grow an entity that closely resembles an early human embryo without using sperm, eggs, or womb. The Wisman Institute team says that the embryo model was made using stem cells and it looks like a textbook example of a real 14-day-old embryo. It even released hormones that turned a pregnancy test positive in the lab. The essence of this embryo is to provide an ethical way of understanding the earliest moments of our lives. And it means that we have not really understood this because the early stage is really crucial and is the major source of miscarriages and birth defect as it is poorly understood. We have to appreciate this feat really, and it shows how far technological advancements has taken us. But should we brace ourselves for the possibility that these embryos will be made to develop into full-grown babies, then adults? Is technology going to get to a place where we don't have to get pregnant anymore before we start populating the world with actual humans? The NHS is starting to give booster shots of COVID and flu vaccine to older people living in care homes in England. This is over concerns about a new, highly mutated new COVID variant that is spreading. Now, there's been about 34 confirmed cases of BA286 in England. And though it's too early to know if it is more serious than previous variants, it is being referred to as the Omicron spin-off. Plans are ongoing to make sure that the most vulnerable people are given shots. Now, these people include old people in care homes, adults 65 and above, anyone aged 6 to 64 with health risks, frontline and social care workers, anyone aged 12 to 64 who lives in the same house as people with weakened immune systems. Now, what is the hope that this can be contained in England? What is the hope for Africa and Africans if this spread comes to this continent? Is the effect going to be more drastic than the previous outbreak? Is the world better prepared to combat this virus? Or is the world going on holiday again? Some female surgeons have complained that they had been sexually harassed in the operating theatre while surgery took place. What? One would wonder how that can be possible. Now, a surgeon named Judith, who is now an experienced and talented consultant surgeon, said that early in her career, when she was the least person with the power in the operating room, a senior male surgeon was sweating, and then he turned around and buried his head right into her breast, and she realized he was wiping his bra on her. He did the second time, and when she offered him a towel, he said, "Oh no, this way is more fun," and nobody was saying anything. And the funny thing is that it wasn't even the most senior person there. Now, a lot of women have been silenced because surgical trainings rely on learning from senior colleagues in the operating theatre, and they have been told that it's too risky to speak out against those who have power and influence over their future careers. This is extremely upsetting, and zero tolerance to such acts should be put in place to increase the confidence of those that are affected and make it safe for all. Now, some health tips for today. Drink water. Like people say, drink water and mind your business. But really, drink water, stay hydrated, and avoid sugary drinks. Please, for your health, avoid sugary drinks. If you're going to drink it, let it be a cheat, let it be occasional. Also, avoid alcohol and stay sober. Avoid alcohol. Alcohol affects a lot of things in your body. Avoid it and stay sober.
Thanks for listening, and don't forget to catch up on all the live shows right here on africatechradio.com.